Hey folks, Species7 here, and welcome back to the channel, and we are here in Grazyland once again. And as you can see, I have quite handily solved the issue of my headers falling off of the trailers I was using. Oops, I stepped on that one, it started bouncing. With these really nice John Deere header trailers. Now thank you to those of you that suggested header trailers and even gave me links. Awesome. I really like that kind of feedback, and it is helpful as heck. However, in this case, I had actually immediately upon finishing the other episode, and this is simply because I have such a bad memory, I immediately went to a couple of mod sites and had a look around and found myself a nice little package. I'll show you exactly what we ended up with. Header trailers, here we go. It comes with a Case 25, the Caterpillar BS4U, the John Deere 30. Now I figured I got 12-meter headers, so 30 foot. I'm assuming the 30 was 30 foot. And as you can see, they fit right nicely on there. And I assumed this one was about 28, which would have been probably the exact size required. But yeah, it comes with those. Oh, and a New Holland as well. So, yeah. And I've noticed as well, it would appear here that you can attach your corn headers to them. So that's kind of cool. The other thing that I found that really helped me out, miscellaneous perhaps, should be, no, I remember where it was, wheel loaders. Here we go. This thing, this Thor head cutter catcher. Neat unit. A little pricey at 10 grand, but it allows you to do things like, i.e., I do not have to go and grab one of my harvesters to move that corn head, nor did I have to grab the harvesters to move the headers off of the one trailer and onto their new home. I, in fact, only had to come and grab, here it is, my front loader. And keep in mind, again, this is a mod, this particular one. Only in so much as it has four-wheel steering as opposed to being articulated. Now, the other thing you are going to want to do if you're going to use this particular device, this Thor head, is get a weight. There's a really nice set of weights available for the in-game lever, and since this is basically the same animal, it fits there as well. And it's a pair of weights that comes one 4,000 kilogram and one, it's like 1,700 or something. This is, with the four-wheel steering, this one's a little slipperier than the in-game one, I'm afraid. So you gotta be a bit careful. So let's grab the weight first. Because if you don't put a weight on this, if you pick up a header of any sort of size, oh man, you will stand this thing on its nose. Alright, okay, let's attach that weight. There we go. Now she won't be near as slippery, but she also won't go near as fast. Now let's get her turned around. And head back in here and grab our Thor head, which is better than grabbing your forehead, I guess, because they call that a face bomb. And there we go. Nice. So now we can actually go and pick up that corn harvesting head. Easy peasy. And put it wherever we need to put it. It's a really fine balance, by the way, between actually getting these wheels to touch the ground without actually making it so you can't steer anymore, but you know you got it right when you can see the wheels actually change rotation direction as you steer. It's kind of cool. Probably not useful that much, but there you go. So yeah, now with this thing, the right position. Ta-da! We can attach headers. And if you really need to, you can lift them right the heck off the ground too. And then put it wherever you need to put it. So let's just go pop our corn header over by the rest of these. Or our two main ones here. And... okay. Actually, let's put it just a little farther down, shall we? That way when I go to pull in with these trailers, I'll actually have some room to pull in with the trailers. This sticks out a long way. And of course with the depth perception, yeah, see we're already over that fence. So I'm not sure why the unit was built this big. I mean, we can see on here that there is in fact some kind of a pulley system under that Thor plate and what might be some type of an engine or something inside there. So I think this is something that used to do something else, and I think there was actually in the original description on the mod site, it said these were used for some type of cargo handling. So, but yeah, because it is, like I say, rather a lot to do what it does. I remember with FS13 there was actually a little telehandler piece. Now see, we're still going to pick that up and flip the harvester end over the fence. In LS13, or FS13 actually, there was a small attachment available for telehandlers that would allow you to pick that up. Alright, let's make sure we're on the right one here. I think that would be it there. So let's drop our header. Perfect. And Bob's your uncle. Well, he might not be. Your mom might have just said he was your uncle. I'm kidding. Okay. So yeah, right about there. Yeah, it can still turn, but it is actually resting on the ground. You don't turn as quick, mind you. But there we go. So there you are. Yeah, kind of a neat little device. That is the Thor head. And as I said, you definitely want to wait on there. At least when I was picking up those 12-meter heads, I didn't have the weight on at first. And boy, right away, just thump right onto the nose. Not so much of fun. So, we'll put this stuff back. I have not quite finished the potato harvest. I have most of the straw in, at least off of our fields. So, let's go a little more forward. That should do it. Drop that bit. And then, we will also dump the weight in there. Now, I do recommend you use the, I think it's 1700 kilo weight. It looks exactly like this one, but it's about half as fat. I do recommend you use that with the shovel, because I've noticed some of the materials you end up picking up are pretty heavy. As you can see, with nothing on the front of this, yeah, the tractor will barely move with 4,000 extra kilo hanging off the back. And it steers like it's on ice because the front end is not doing what it needs to do. Of course, I've also not got it four-wheel drive or anything like that, so now we'll drop that off and we'll see she takes off quite handily. Alright, well that is about as thrilling as I can make cutter head handling, I'm afraid, so we should probably move on to something else. And I fast-forwarded time to the next morning because we managed to actually, in real time, it was 9:30 at night. Now, let me tell you guys something. This place is spectacular at night. There are lights everywhere. You've got all of these ceiling fixtures actually work. Although it's really funny, for long, skinny fluorescents, they cast a perfectly round light pool on the floor. But anyway, so yeah, all the buildings have lights. There's interior lights, exterior lights. All of these little marker units here, Yeah, those actually are flashing on the top and everywhere. But long story short, when trying to record that way, it kicks the frame rate down so bad you feel like you're walking through molasses. It was just tootable. And I actually wanted to go in here because one of the things we do want to do is who do we want for this? I think we're going to grab the big Fent. Just because I need to pull the Gigant cultivator. Wherever I placed that. Apparently not in this particular shed. But yeah, we've got to haul that out and start cultivating where I've been doing all of this wonderful harvesting of crops. And like I said, I've added more to the straw. You can see I'm parked over there right now because there is yet still some more to come. I'm not quite done, but I am way closer than I was, I'll tell you that. Way closer. Alrighty. There we go. Alright. That is one decent sized bit of cultivator, that thing. And we'll let our gates go up. I think maybe we'll start with field 2. See, it's nice and close. And told you it was close. I think that maybe, yeah, one of my subscribers saying they play this map, but they've gone and cut these trees down around the fields. I can't blame them, otherwise you are going to end up having to do what I'm just about to do, which is run a headland. So, and we're going to want to unfold this monster. Nice thing about a nice big cultivator like this, we don't have to run too many headlands. Probably once around with this monster will do her, actually. Of course, you don't have a lot of room to do your lining up when there's trees that close either. Okay, I think that'll probably do a little better for our first headland. Whoop. It's a long pivot point between the tractor and the cultivator, so it can make for some very sharp turns. Let's lower that guy down. And take her across. Alright, we need to we need to lock this puppy up because that was my top speed. And this is not a shy tractor, let me tell you. There we go. Now she's off and running. So all it needed was a little four-wheel drive in this. Now, like I said, hopefully one headland should be enough. And then we'll be able to hire Billy Bob to do all the scrubbing in between. Because that's what they're good at. I mean, these fields are in good shape for that sort of thing. They're just, with the trees, like I say, you either got to do this or put up with the fact that you're going to have to come back here at the end of every single run anyways. And untangle your tractor and your cultivator from whichever particular tree they're up or in or wrapped around. Well, you guys know the drill. You may not admit it, but we've all hit the trees. Alright, let's get that back up off the ground. Now I wonder, can you actually, well, I suppose you can, eh? Use GPS from there. I believe this is the width. So let's go out to, let's say, there. Nice. Let's set this. And rum, 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 rum. I love the GPS mod. Oops. What I don't love is when you forget to lower your cultivator because you're basically an idiot. Oh man. Makes you wonder, if you don't turn it all, how does that go offline? Like off center like that? Does make me wonder, man. There we go. Alright, let's reset our GPS. And let's lower the cultivator. Yes, I almost forgot the second time. I'm aware of it. And there we go. I do like that. I know you guys are saying, well, why don't you just put courseplay in and get it over with? I'm still not a fan. I just see too many of the YouTubers that I really liked watching on Farm Sim, and once they start in on the courseplay, I have to say, you're basically really interesting looking stuff for the first 10 minutes if you're into spreadsheets, and then the rest of the time it's dodge out of the way of moving stuff. But it is cool though. It's a really neat mod, and I admire the people that built that, because boy oh boy, it does some really funky, intelligent, kind of bright things, and it doesn't always do them well, but hey, the best of us never do everything well, do we? So cool. I guess we're probably, I'll run that one strip at the bottom, and then we'll hire up a worker. We'll go and turn on the potato harvester or something, because he's been sitting there full for, all night. And I don't think you want to leave that sort of thing that way for too long. I mean, mind you, at least the hired worker went home for the night, so it's not like we were paying him. I hope. I didn't actually check, I'll admit that. Yeah, see? You can see how quickly we would run into issues here. Am I even going to be able to finish that? Oh, barely, baby. Yeah. Oops. Started cutting that a bit too soon and almost took the tractor around the tree. Oh. Ah. Didn't do that very well, did you, bud? No, sir. Man, it just will not turn. There we go, it's a little better. Sure. I suppose I could turn that off for the moment, eh? Alright, well I'm hoping one headland's going to be enough. Those trees do look awful tight. So they do. You guys see what I mean about I can't drive a straight line with these darn things? Now you know why I like the GPS mods so much. But there we go. It is sort of just interfering when you're going at 90 degrees to it. It doesn't tell you a heck of a lot of any use. So let's get to the end here. Good. Nice. Nice. Yeah, this also doesn't cut back very evenly. That should be about right, eh? Sure. Well, here's to hoping. Oh, well, that's alright. You missed what? A foot? Sure, I can live with a foot. Here, let me off here, man. I need to get back to the farm. Thanks. Alright. So we have that underway. That's most excellent. Absolutely. Ooh. Oh, we're gonna have to hop the fence. Just a gonna have to. Let's have a look at what we've managed. So there's our final outcomes on what I've harvested so far. Now what I have not yet done is gotten the fields that have corn and for silage. So that bit of corn that's there is just like the sugar beet wood chips. That's what we had. Here's what I've harvested though. So the 212, the 171, 155, and 166. Oh yeah, well, that's all us, guys. All us. What's the quickest way? Oh, nobody knows. I don't know, because I don't know my way around the farm well enough even yet after harvesting 1,000,000 liters of goodies. And you guys don't know because I haven't told you where it is I'm going. Or did I? Probably did. We're going to deal with the potatoes. So, I do like this though. Man, it's a huge farm. You spend half your day just tripping around. Yeah, all of those flashers were going. There's lights in this shed. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. But, like I said, a little hard on resources. The lighting in this game is not exactly resource friendly. And I am running 16 gigs of RAM, a 6-core processor. Granted, my video card is getting old. I'm thinking maybe... I've been saving for a few months now. I think I'm getting pretty close to the point where it might be time to upgrade to something a little better. Alright. See? I almost forgot. And then I spotted it off in the distance. Mr. Happy Potato. Oh, we're getting that kind of weird misty. Funny, the sky's completely blue, but the mist is coming down. So, we'll get him fired on up. We will rehire Billy Bob Fred. Come on, man. Rum, rum, rum. You'll see he immediately turns all the beacons and stuff on. It's like, I know my job is to hit all these green buttons in here. And way off in the distance, we have the most unlikely trailer pair ever made. Yeah, I'm still going with this beat up old Ural truck with its limited capacity and hauling a decent sized trailer behind her. And as you can see, did we actually get down that far? Yeah, potatoes, 166K so far. That is so far. Alright, so let's get this puppy turned around. The straw, I believe we're at about 400,000 liters now. So, no idea. So yeah, we'll have a good 500,000 liters of straw by the time we have finished this particular opening exercise, as it were. Well, here's another 40,000, so we'll have 200,000 liters of potatoes at least when I empty this one. So, but I think, guys, that that's about where we are for the day. Okay. Slowing down 40 tons with this old truck, I'll tell you, she do not like to do that, man. Wow, did I ever drift a little bit past there, didn't I? Oh, where'd he go? Oh, you bugger. He can drive faster frontwards than I can backwards, I think. Stop or I'll slam right into you, you bugger. And once again, I can almost not stop. So there we go. Stop! One of these days I'm going to buy a truck that's actually got, like, brakes and cool things like that. So there you go, guys. That's been our little enterprising day here on Grazyland. Oh, I thought he was done for a moment. Until next time, well, if you like the series, please do hit the like button. Any comments you care to leave will be looked at and answered as promptly as I can. And, well, till next time, guys, take care of each other, folks. This has been Species 7. Ciao for now.